Hi, welcome to the GSCCC Volunteer Expo 2020 Volunteer Toolkit Informational Session. My name is Natalie Richmond, and I'm the Training Specialist here at GSCCC. In this presentation, I will be going over some really great additions to the Volunteer Toolkit. So let's begin by talking about what is the Volunteer Toolkit. The Volunteer Toolkit is a digital resource that supports volunteers in delivering the Girl Scout leadership experience. It also helps Juliettes, or individually registered girls, in managing their own experience with their caregiver, ensuring that every Girl Scout has the opportunity she deserves to build a lifetime of leadership, success, and adventure. So let's go ahead and see how we can log in to the Volunteer Toolkit. All volunteers have the ability to access the Volunteer Toolkit. Leaders have admin rights to the VTK, and parents have reader rights, meaning they can see what information leaders have placed into the VTK. Only troop leaders and service unit administrators have access to troop and girl information. Volunteers can look at the troop's VTK and year plan, but cannot make any changes to it. So let's start with a short video. This is a walk me through the VTK. Hold on one second, see if this works. Okay, wasn't that cute? And you can see that in just a couple of minutes, you too can become very familiar with how the Volunteer Toolkit works. The Walk Me function is now available on the VTK, as well as the guided tour. Well, due to COVID-19, Girl Scout meetings are by necessity online and virtual or outdoors. All badges can be done virtually or outdoors, are now marked on the VTK with a symbol that identifies them. This is going to make it much easier for your troop leaders when deciding which meetings they want to prepare for their troop with their troop. The little wireless symbol identifies badges that can be done virtually, and the tree shows those that can be done outdoors. Some badges have both. I know the fact that initially many older girl badges were not available on the VTK has been a pain point for many leaders. This month, GSUSA added a whole bunch of older girl badges to the VTK. This is just a snapshot of some of them now available. I encourage you to go check it out. Another great new addition is that given many troop meetings are still virtual, you can now add the meeting link to the calendar. This way, when you send out those emails, you will have a nice secure place to include that link. How cool is that? You can see here on an email what it would look like. And here under in the reminder email, you'll have the link for your virtual meeting. Don't forget to check out the resources in your meeting plans. You can also find some great tips and tricks for badge and journey adaptations for virtual troop meetings, and tips and tricks for making your virtual meeting successful. So now let's talk about a very exciting part is the VTK Finance tab, which just went live this week. Let's go live to the website. You're going to do that by going to the GSCCC website and logging in to my GS. Okay, I'm now signed in to the VTK from the My GS tab on our website. I'm going to go over here, find the new Finance tab. Now, the annual troop finance report is replacing the paper end-of-year troop report that you would traditionally complete and turn it into your service unit treasurer. The system is now completely online. Remember our fiscal year is October 1st through September 30th. So when you get your September bank statement this year, we're going to ask you to collect all of the information starting from October 1st, 2019 through September 30th of 2020 and input the information. You're going to put in first your income, then you're going to put in your expenses, and the system will automatically add it up. Right here at starting balance, you need to put your troop balance from October 1st, 2019. The ending balance should match the current balance in your bank account. If you want to add some information, you can click the green circle to add a note to let us know something. So for example, please submit your troop finance report by October 31st, 2020. When you get to the bank information, it's going to ask you to add the bank name, the branch name, the last four numbers, and then contrary to some of the grammar on here, you can only list one of the signers on the checking account. We're actually going to ask you later on in this form to list all of the bank signers and list the entire account number. So do understand that that information is going to be requested. There's some questions here, including your service unit name. And then under council note for all troops, we have some questions. It's a little bit confusing the way it's set up. So let me show you how this works. So here's that note I mentioned earlier. The council note for all troops is in bold. And then the question is not. List all bank checking account signers not listed above and the checking account number. So you're going to click the green plus sign, and then in this box you would say bank account, and then give us the full, and then list signers, etc., and submit it that way. So in the next question, if the balance on hand is over $300, how will the money be spent? Note you should try to spend troop money that the year it was earned. You're going to go through all of the questions, preview, and add attachments. This part is really important. You need to add your September bank statement, and it's not going to let me yet, huh? Because I didn't add any numbers here. And if you had any other documents, for example, if you have already, if you had a money earning application, you're going to want to attach that. It's not going to let me because I'm not really going in here and submitting this at this time. But you'll be able to add attachments and submit it. Once your end of year troop finance report is submitted, it's going to be sent to info@girlscoutccc.org, and a copy will be sent to your service unit treasurer. If you have any issues with this new process, help is just an email or a call away. Your friendly local service support manager or volunteer support manager is available to help you navigate the VTK. Please talk to Janice Mulvey, Patricia Fox, Connie Vico, Shelby Parrish, or Kayla Simmons with any issues. Thank you, everybody, and I hope you have a great afternoon. Take care.